Hello people, hello guys, you all are welcome back once again. This is Constant World. If it's the first time you're coming across this channel, you are welcome, wonderful people. If you have not joined this family, my people, see that red subscribe button. Yes, click am, bang am. Yes, now be say you don't join us and you keep seeing our updates, and every time we drop a video, it will come to you direct.
My name is Barr Ejimakor. I'm the special counsel to the indigenous people of Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader right here. I just alighted from the halls of the Federal High Court Abuja, Court number 2, presided over by Justice, Honorable Justice Binta. And the issue before the court today was supposed to be bail application. But when we came into court today, the government sprang a surprise with an amended charge yet again for the 7th time. This time, though, they were not amending upwards, they were amending downwards. So on their own motion, on the motion of the government, they have now removed 1 charge out of the 7 that were left. From the last time the judge struck out 8. So instead of facing 7 count charges now, the government wants Nnamdi Kanu to face 6. But you see, the manner of springing this amendment by surprise in the wee hours of the night and not having sufficient days before today for serving these charges was something else that created a storm of issues in court. So what happened at the end of the day, to cut a long story short, is that the amendment was kept in abeyance and the court is going to proceed with what it had before, which was the 7 charges. Because if the amendments were accepted today, then there would have been necessity, a procedural necessity for taking a new plea, and that everything would have started de novo, started anew, and there was nobody would accept that as not being manifest injustice. So the court put aside that amendment and decided to proceed with this case, and also with interlocutory application, the bail application. The court denied the bail application, but it didn't deny the bail application absolutely. The court, in its wisdom, says it wants to hear the full story of Nnamdi Kanu to skip his trial back in 2017. And until the court has had that full story, it will now consider him for reinstatement of bail or new bail. So that is long and short of what happened today, and the matter stays continued or adjourned to 26th May, and that date is sacrosanct. So we are coming back to court on 26th May. Thank you.
Okay, so you heard that they added the lawyers as part of their conferences?
No, they didn't. I saw some newspaper reports and whisperings. What they were saying as proof of evidence, or part of the attachments to the amended charges, that some of the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu were in communication with him after September 2017 when he disappeared. That some of the lawyers were in communication with him when his whereabouts were unknown. That's all. But I saw some sensationalism to it, that they have been charged as accomplices. No, that's not true.
So what do you think will happen by 26?
Well, 26 will be the day the new bail application, or the reinvigorated, the strengthened bail application shall be moved. With this explanation the judge is asking for, which is to explain why Nnamdi Kanu did not make his trial in 2017. And this is where the judgment of Umuahia State High Court will come in. And again, today, the lead counsel, he raised the issue of a certain continental ruling that Barr Ejimakor had obtained in 2018 on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu and the indigenous people of Biafra. I can't go into the details of the ruling because the continental rules require me to keep the ruling confidential. But it could be disclosed in the judicial proceedings, and that was done today as part of the explanation package of what happened or transpired in 2017 that compared Nnamdi Kanu to his trial.
So you are certain that very soon Nnamdi Kanu will be out of the whole court process?
Yes, I'm very optimistic. Nnamdi Kanu is eminently qualified for reinstatement of his bail non-proton, meaning we let him back, because the events of September 2017 could have compelled anybody not only to jump bail, but to jump moon, jump sun, jump everything, jump people. because a moving force, military force, was coming towards him, and he had to move. He had to keep himself away from it because he didn't have a equal force to repel that force. So he did what the human instinct dictates that he does. He took a flight from a risk.
Merely looking at him today, what will you say about his status and others? I said, we are looking at him today. What will you say of his status?
His status?
As
health.
Looking at him today.
The health status cannot resolve his health conditions cannot resolve on their own. Of course, he has a pre-existing heart condition, and he has issues with potassium levels in his body, and he's hypertensive. So we're asking, people may have all these things, but you see, the condition of detention, the solitary confinement, and the lack of adequate medical care will have a tendency of making these things worse. So what we're asking for is an independent medical examination and some kind of access to better medical care. He is awaiting trial. He has no business being in law enforcement custody. If you are awaiting trial in Nigeria, you are sent to prison, correctional center, where there are better facilities for your welfare. But this one is an aberration. They are keeping him in law enforcement custody, and that's not normal. And we are still fighting that.
Thank you very much.
Today, can you tell us, for some of us that are unable to see him, that the mode of the clothes he put on?
Same thing, same Gucci? Was it Gucci or
yes.
Fendi, the same Fendi. So the change of clothes is still an issue. It's still an issue, outstanding issue. Which of course arises from disobedience of the order of the court. There's a court order that he be allowed to change of clothing, but the law enforcement agency is not obeying it up to this moment. That's a travesty of justice.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
On live to GTV Africa, and now you've heard from.
Thank you.
That is the update coming from Barr Ejimakor, who is among the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu, as he keep on updating the people and the great nation of what Nnamdi Kanu is passing through and how the case ought to be. And they keep on, denying him from coming out of the DSS custody, as he has claimed, and so many updates being brought to the people, to the masses, which the whole world is seeing. But we hope that he will be victorious one day, as he keep on having more, court case on the 26th of May. And the lawyers are trying hard to see how they can make it a success for the people of Biafra and also for Nnamdi Kanu. So thank you, great people, for watching. Do not forget to drop your own comments or even like or share, so we keep bringing the update to you. This is Constant Word. See you in our next video. Bye for now.